Well, welcome back to another Hui format that I'm going to be playing. It is Twilight of the Anthropocene. Basically the world, but it's far more technologically advanced. Alright, let's go. We are led by Alexander Boris Johnson, isn't he British? What the fuck is he doing here? So yeah, we are playing the USA. Meanwhile, Canada, we are not a part of the NATO actually, I see. Canada is led by this guy. I'm gonna take a quick look at this map. So yeah, we have three different countries here. We have the state of California with this guy in charge. We have the state of Cascade. What the fuck? Okay, so we openly have an... And then we have... Okay, I guess we have this. So... And also an anarchist commune. Yeah, America is doing extremely well. I guess. Okay, nothing new in Mexico, and I suppose all of this here. Oh, actually, Bukele is a socialist, actually, and he owns a huge strip of land in Honduras, which is really interesting. Okay, interesting. Also, there is a Commonwealth of Mosquito here. Surprisingly, France is kind of doing... Okay, they are an autocracy. Never mind, we are not doing well. Okay. We still own most of a colonial empire, which is really interesting. So UK is under a technocracy, interesting, and Corbyn's this technocracy. Yeah, Netherlands is dissident right, okay. Alright, I see. Italy is also dissident right, interestingly enough. Also, same thing with Austro-Bavaria. And also, holy shit, that is one scary looking block. Poland is a lot smaller, actually. I mean, they lost... They didn't get like all of Pomerania, or at least half of it, but they got Lvov. Also, yeah, I guess China is still here. Meanwhile, that's a huge mess in Southeast Asia. Anyways, to continue about America, Nancy Pelosi is the 50th president of the USA, and what the hell is wrong with your face? Okay, I don't know what is wrong with it. It's progressive anocracy. Interesting, alright. And of course the mod starts with an American Civil War, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, hello Baton Rouge, okay, so it's Texas, okay, it's basically the South as well as random states all around. Okay, I guess the Republicans are really going to screw the Democrats in every single timeline, huh? And also, we are forced to pick Florida because it is the only US state with content right now. And there we go, American Civil War started, and we have to deal with this rebellion in the south, Miami, I guess. America in total chaos. America death kneels. I like this custom super event thingy, it's pretty cool. Anyways, now we have to deal with South Florida. Presidency of the... Obama? Okay, so I guess Obama is here now. Okay, we are going to have to deal with Obama, I guess. Because he's our enemy. Okay, goodbye Obama. You're not going to be able to bring hope and change to America. Okay, nice. Florida is now free. However, this is not where the campaign ends, obviously, because we still got a bunch of stuff to do. I believe I've already put this in the title, but... Okay, the Eye of the Storm. Now we have three different paths that we can take. And we get to choose between the dissident right, the party that we currently are, liberals, or anarchists. You know what, let's... August Solin... Okay. Oh. Okay, this seems Roman pilled. I see how it is. I don't know who the fuck that is. Why is his name in like Latin? I don't know either. Okay, that seems interesting. That will not prevent us from just dealing with you know, South Africa is into a civil war, okay. That's it. We've expanded our borders. We've got Georgia now. We are actually going to expand in the Deep South. Also, yeah, okay, look at this mess. It's slightly less of a mess than us, but still. Okay. Well, goodbye South Africa. We will probably not miss you, but whatever. We are dealing with the South, like basically Texas and the rest of the Deep South. I think it's easier for us to attack them than the original American government. Plus, they are the ones that started everything. So yeah, let's deal with them. Okay, what the fuck, Fume of the North Canada, what are you doing? A revolutionary right, they got a deuce, so Italian LARPing, okay, just like us actually. Interesting. Well, we are now the Deep South actually. Yeah. Also, I like how our entire army is basically just led by Florida man. It's pretty interesting actually. Mussolini with a female face? Oh, Meloni, I guess. That's Italian Social Republic. Meloni, yep, that's... yeah. Okay, also the war isn't really going that well. However, we are building a ton of units. Because for some reason, like every faction is incredibly overpowered and can build like a ton of things. I am literally just the Deep South and I've got... about 200 factories now. So, yeah, it's not going to be too bad. Well, all of East America is now under our control. All of the East Coast, all the way to Texas, is now under our control, and we can actually deal with the rest now. We got that one Cascadian nation to join us, and we are dealing with the anarchists now. Also, Israel is just dominating, I guess. Social democracy. Hebrew Republic of Labor. That sounds like a name straight out of Red Flood, I'm not gonna lie. Literally, I think there's literally like the Russian Republic of Labor. Or Soviet Republic of Labor. I don't know if it's in the Kafka Society. And okay, Israel has just won. Congratulations. Okay, let us finish the civil war now. Very well, that's basically the Civil War done, and now we own all of America. America being owned by Florida is pretty funny. Pax Americana. And we are the Imperium Americanum, the invincible sun rises again. Oh, we definitely LARPed the Roman Empire. Alright. Yeah, that's the thumbnail of the video. I guess we made Roman America a reality. Yeah, okay, that's basically it for today's video. I know it wasn't a really long campaign, but then again, there isn't too much to do actually. Also, I just realized that Italy took Nice somehow. So, yeah, no, of course, Twilight of the Anthropocene is a relatively small mod. I think like the only countries that have got content is obviously Florida. And then I think for some reason the next country with the most content is Israel, South Africa, Mosquito. and I think the Seychelles too, which is really weird. I think there's also a bunch of others, but yeah, there isn't too much content. However, I still enjoyed this gameplay. Of course, it isn't as painful to play as the Fire Rises. Like in the Fire Rises, it will take you like a bunch of years just to take over like one state. In this mod, I just took everything extremely quickly. That's how unfair the Civil War is. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed. See you in the next one, and have a nice one. Alright, bye now.